Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Teenage Knight here, and this is game 6 and 7 of my NCAA 13 Road to Glory quarterback Triston Williams. And then, yeah, last two games of the regular season. We're going to try to go undefeated throughout the rest of this year, make the playoffs, go all the way to state, and get Triston off to a good college, good team, where he can get good stats, get drafted high into the NFL. And there's Michael Vick. I pointed out in every video. It's just something I have to do. And then right there we are. Normally the quarterback leads it, but alright, just noticed that. And then, like I said in the last video, we may go back and do like the Anderson kid, like as a follow-up year to Triston, to try and carry us like how successful we are so far. And then we choose to kick. It's just like choosing to kick. It just seems like I have more of an advantage whenever I come out second half. But I get a solid 8-yard gain right there, and I notice most of my videos start out with like an 8-yard gain no matter what. Last video did. Roll out to the right side. Gonna run up the right side. I don't know. Oh, but I fumbled, and I thought he was gonna run that back, but we do bring him down. And then they don't capitalize, but we're at the 1-yard line now. So I'm afraid we're going to get hit for a safety, so I try to run out of there. I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. I'm able to break a tackle in order to not get sacked in the end zone. But now we're like, yeah, I'm standing in the end zone as it is. So just fire it deep and picked off. Alright, so not starting out too well. A fumble and an interception. They do capitalize on that. It's 7-0. It should be 14-0, honestly. Right there, we get the first down after I ran. Haven't completed any passes yet. I think I'm only thrown one, but it's first down now from under center. Triston Williams taking a little bit too long to snap the ball. Finally does get it off. Fires it, hits Huddleston, and we'll get a first down. Next play, sorry, I was distracted by something. Next play, firing it, and that should have been picked off, but luckily it wasn't. And it looks like we're going to be losing 7-0 at the end of the first. And next play, or first play of the second quarter, going deep, overshoot my target in the end zone. 4th and 2. I call the hurry up. I want to keep us on the field. We want to score on this drive so we can get back to at least a tie in this game. So from under center, Williams drops back, looking, firing, running up the middle, and he will get an easy first down and a pretty solid gain. 3rd and 14 now, looking for his target, firing, hitting Weisbecker for a touchdown. Forgot his name for a second, but we do get the touchdown. We tie the game back up. Our next drive, I find Kenny wide open, and he is gone. Touchdown, we have the lead now. That is huge at this point. And then now from shotgun, dropping back, looking, firing over the middle, and I hit my target, which is Weisbecker. Gets a big gain and a first down. Now 14-10. I didn't even notice that they got the field goal. From under center now later on in the drive, firing, and I will score to Cano, and it will be another touchdown. Started out bad, but we're doing pretty good so far. Next possession, this is where we start after they get a field goal. I guess it was a pretty good kick return. It's not where we started, but it was pretty close to it. But we do get a touchdown, 28-0. It is the second half now. It's 16-28 as they get another field goal. They're trying to keep in this, but it's just not working for them. We're over 300 yards at this point. I think last game we had like 700 yards, which was just insane. Firing over the middle. Ooh, he gets drilled trying to catch that one. I put my receiver in a bad situation in that one. Alright, 2nd and 10. Dropping back from under center. Rolling out to the left side. And I try to get something, but I get forced out. 3rd and 4, I think. From shotgun, dropping back, looking, and lobbing it up. Touchdown. That was a pretty easy touchdown there. From under center on the next possession, 16-35, fire it to the end zone, touchdown Weisbecker. That was a mouthful in that one little play. I said that all like one sentence. Next drive, 42-16, and we are just increasing the lead, 49-16 at this point. Alright, so we're dominating them pretty good. And I don't get to play the rest of this game. Alright, 49-23, that is the final score of this one. And then the last game, oh boy. My friend used to go to the school. I always put it in my NCAA Road to Glories just to say, hey, I beat your school. I know it doesn't really matter, but he does the same thing to me. We both go to the same school at this point, but he always goes to his old school whenever he makes it. So this is just kind of like a personal game next. So I'm trying to beat these guys. And Stanford does offer me the scholarship. And then I think I chose Oregon on this to go, yeah. And then the next game, Pauls Valley Panthers. Yep. No one knows who that is. There was an NFL player from there, though. TJ Rushing, I don't even know. He had to retire. But they were originally the Pauls Valley Shockers. And I just saw them as our last game, so I went ahead and changed it to Pauls Valley Panthers. And changed your colors to red and black, but it kept the Shockers on the uniform. So just pretend the Shockers reads Panthers. That's all I gotta say. And notice there, they were, what, like 1-5? I had a glitch in NCAA 11 or 12, NCAA 12, where I met them in week 10. They were 5-4, and I beat them. Sent them to 5-5, and then I met them in the state championship, and they were 10-0. Yeah, I hope that glitch is not back. But go ahead and get into the gameplay now. And it's on third down, get a quick strike to Kenny, and he gets an easy first down. Now from under center, play action. Looking, firing deep, and caught, and Heddleston will cut back, fuse the entire defense, and score the touchdown, giving us a early lead for this game. Can't talk right now. I should have hit triangle. We probably wouldn't have got the holding call there if I had just hit triangle, but I wanted to get a few rushing yards. But we get the holding call, so that makes it 2nd and 20 something. It's long. 2nd and long. We'll go with that. So now from under center, once again, still I run way more shotgun on Madden. I don't know what's going on. Firing it deep and incomplete. I thought that'd either be caught or picked. But I hit my receiver there for a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 now. And now firing over to Weisbecker. He gets a first down. Sorry, I'm trying to wait for this thing to cool down. I don't know what's going on with it. But from under center again. I don't know where in the world Triston was throwing that. I love how if it's bad, I say it's Triston's fault. If it's good, I say it's me. But something happened there, and I didn't throw it exactly where I wanted to. I wanted to put it out in front of the tight end, but ended up putting it behind him. So it is 7-0 still. Should be 14-0, but I fumbled there. I could have swore that they picked that up. They're celebrating like, yeah, we got the fumble, it's our ball, and then we keep it. I don't know. A few glitches in this game that I hope they fix pretty soon. Like the last video where the dude had a touchdown and they didn't call it. And right there, I thought he caught that for a touchdown, but he ended up dropping it. This is later on in the possession, obviously. 1st and goal, hitting Vite, touchdown. That is like my go-to play on the goal line. It hardly ever fails for me. I don't know why. But my friend tries to run it and gets, obliterated by a linebacker. Right there on 3rd and 20, incomplete, so we had to punt it. 14-0, and that was a great catch by Weisbecker. That animation looks too quick. Like, it looks like they need to go back and slow it down a little bit. Because he moves too quick. Like, from the time he jumps to the ground is, like, instant. And that's not the way it should be if he's diving. And then firing over to Cano, and he gets a pretty big gain. 21-0 now. We're trying to hold this shutout. If I was on defense, I don't even know if we'd be able to hold the shutout. Probably, 21-21 at this point if I was playing defense. But now Williams is going to run to the outside and get a first down. It's now 2nd and goal. And we hit our... was that Heddleston? I don't even know who that was, but I know we scored on the play. It's 28-0, and look at this field position. That is crazy to start right there. So now play action, and yeah, that time it didn't really work for me. That's pretty much what happens to my friend all the time. So I try to go with a slant route and gets picked off. So nothing seems to be working for me at this point. So they do score. I don't know how they pick it off on the 50-yard line, don't score. Then they intercept it at, in the end zone, kneel it, start at the 20 and score, but oh well. 28-7, nearing the end of the third quarter at this point. The regular season is coming to a close quickly. They really have no chance, so it looks like we're going to go undefeated. And then right there we just add on to it. Really no chance at this point for them. 35-7, and then I'm still on the field. I figured I'd be pulled off by this point. Just patience right there. Patience. We'll find the receiver. Long touchdown. We're at 42-7. I think this was our last play in the game. And yes, it was. It's 42-14. I don't think anyone scored for the rest of the game. Final score 42-14. We do go undefeated. Our last game has to be won on the road against a team that did not have the best record that we've seen this year. I'd say the closest game of the year was the one against Chickasha. I mean, it was close, but 6 touchdowns, over 200 yards. I don't even know if that was over 300. But yeah, Oregon does offer us the scholarship. And then round 1 will be coming in the next video. And then this was a pretty tough decision. I didn't really know what to go with, so I went with Michigan. But anyway, that is the end of this video. The next few games should be coming out within the next week or so.